Good evening. Could this happen again? Just days after an airport employee stole and then crashed a commercial airplane near Seattle, that is the big question.
Homeland Security is evaluating this new potential threat, and as News Channel 5's Nick Barris tells us, it's a concern for airports across the country, including right here in Nashville.
Plenty is done to protect the passenger in airports, but the question being asked now, after what happened in Seattle at airports across the country, is what can be done to protect the planes?
I think if bad people want to do something, they're going to find a way to do it.
Jason Morgan pilots Sky 5 and has logged more than 5,000 hours in all types of aircraft. He was shocked, along with everyone else, to learn a ground crew worker managed to steal a commercial airliner Friday from the Seattle-Tacoma airport, later crashing it on a remote island.
It is extremely rare, but I think it does bring light to something that probably needs some attention.
But how to stop someone like 29-year-old Richard Russell? He was in uniform, had credentials, and was cleared to be in secure aircraft areas. Russell could easily gain access to the cockpit, and there's typically no key needed to start the engines. He told air traffic control he learned to fly from video games, but there's also a how-to chart right there at the controls.
If you can read a checklist, you can start these engines.
So what options will Homeland Security recommend? Commercial planes could be required to install security codes or keypads only for pilots, but at great cost. Or there could be locks placed on the outside of cockpit doors.
The problem is maintenance personnel need to have access to those systems up front.
The simple truth is that preventing access for someone already cleared to be working near the planes will be no easy task. So when will we know if there will be any changes made to security? Well, I spoke to officials here at the Nashville airport. They say they expect to be involved in a conference call with officials at the Seattle-Tacoma airport in the coming days. Well, they'll review exactly what perhaps can be done better. In Nashville, Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Nick. All airport and airline employees with security access are given background checks. Experts say the best deterrent may be others reporting any unusual behavior on behalf of a coworker. And as far as we know, there were no warning signs involving Richard Russell in Seattle.